Hi everybody, welcome to another Read Alouds with Monty. It's Mrs. Urinda and her trusty side. Wait, where's my trusty sidekick? Where's Monty? Do you guys see Monty anywhere? I guess we're gonna have to use a replacement for today's video. We're gonna have to use Monty Jr. Hold on, let me wake him up. Monty Jr. Here's Monty Jr. I think he's gonna be joining us today for the story. Big Monty is actually inside. He's taking a little doggy nap, and I didn't want to wake him up, so I thought we would read the story today without him. Is that okay with you? Before we get started, I just want to tell you how very proud I am of you. I love seeing all of your work. Your parents have been sending me emails and remind messages, and you are doing fantastic. So please keep having persistence power. Keep pushing through even when times are tough. You can do it, and I am so proud of you. All right, today I have a special story for you, and it's called Lola Plants a Garden. This story is written by Anna McQueen, and it's illustrated by Rosalind Beardshaw. All right, so let's do our songs before I get started. Ready? These are my glasses, this is my book. I put on my glasses and open up my book. Then I read, and I look. Then I take off my glasses and think about my book. All right, here comes our next song. The author wrote the book. The author wrote the book. Hi-ho the dairy-o, the author wrote the book. The illustrator drew the pictures. The illustrator drew the pictures. Hi-ho the dairy-o, the illustrator drew the pictures. All right, since we've been learning about plants this week, I decided to read you a book about somebody who's making a garden. Lola Plants a Garden. There's the title page. Lola loves her book of garden poems. Her favorite poem is the one about Mary Mary. Lola wants to plant a garden. Mommy says there is room near the vegetables. So first, she's looking at a book of poems, and she wants to plant a vegetable garden. Lola gets books about gardens from the library. She chooses her favorite flowers from the books, and Mommy makes a list. Why do you think that they're making a list? What could they be doing? Maybe they're making a list for the flowers that she wants to plant in her garden. Let's read to find out more. They go to the garden store to buy seeds. Oh, I think my prediction was correct. Lola and Mommy make the garden. The seed packets mark where the flowers are planted. Lola will have to wait a long time for them to grow. So boys and girls, when you plant some seeds in the soil, do they grow right away? No, you have to be patient, right? You need to give them lots of water and sun, and then very slowly they'll start to sprout and grow. Lola makes her own flower book while she waits. Mommy types the Mary Mary poem, and Lola glues it in. That's a tongue twister. So she's making her very own flower book. Now, is this something that you could do at your house? Of course. You could make your own flower book. You could get some white pieces of paper and staple it and draw your own flowers and have your families help you with the flower poems. Lola makes a string of bells. She finds shells and some old beads. She even makes a little Mary Mary. Look at that. She even made a little Mary Mary to put in her garden, and she's using things that were around her house. So she's upcycling. She's turning old things into something new. And I know we learned about that last week when it was Earth Day. One day Lola sees tiny green shoots. She pulls up weeds so the shoots can grow. So there's a brand new baby flower right there, and it's called a shoot. And this is what I did yesterday in my garden. I had to pull up lots and lots of weeds because the weeds don't let the plants grow. Lola's flowers grow bigger. They open up to the sun. Look at all those flowers. What type of flower do you think that is? Yeah, it kind of looks like a sunflower. And then we have all these different flowers down here. Which one is your favorite? I think I like this pink one. Daddy helps Lola hang her shiny bells. Lola finds Mary Mary a special spot. It's just perfect. Wow, look at her beautiful garden that she grew. And remember, she upcycled, so she made this beautiful decoration at the top. And then she made her very own Mary Mary, and that's called a garden stake. Orla, Ben, and Ty are coming to see Lola's garden. Lola and Mommy make cupcakes. Lola wears her flower shirt, and Mommy helps Lola with her hair. I don't know if you can see today, but I decided to wear my flower shirt too. So I'm like the character Lola. Lola's friends love everything about her garden. They share the crunchy peas and sweet strawberries that Mommy grew. Remember, she was growing a vegetable garden. Then Lola makes up a story about Mary Mary. What kind of garden will Lola plant next? So boys and girls, what type of garden do you think that Lola will plant next? This time it was a vegetable garden. Maybe next time she'll plant a flower garden. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed today's story, Lola Plants a Garden. We are going to be making a very special craft after this. And it's using something you find in your kitchen, and it's something that you use to stir. Would you like a clue? All right, I'll show you. We are going to be using a wooden spoon to create something for a garden. Do you think you know what it is? You'll have to wait and see. Our craft is coming up next. So for today's activity, we're going to be making a little garden stake, just like Lola made in the story. She made a little Mary Mary. Today, you can make whoever you want to make, and you only need a few materials. To make this craft, the first thing you'll need is a wooden spoon. Now, your parents might have extra ones at home. This is an old one that was just in one of our drawers. It's kind of beat up, so I decided we would use this for our craft. You will also need some scissors, and your parents will probably have to help you with some cutting. If you have felt at home, I know we have some extra scraps laying around from the costumes I made from Dress Like Your Favorite Character Day, so we're just going to be using what I have. I also found some googly eyes, but if you don't have googly eyes at your house, you can just draw them on with a marker. You'll need some Sharpies. I found some really cool paint pens, so I think I'm going to be using those on my wooden spoon. And the last thing you'll need is a pipe cleaner. Now, if you don't have a pipe cleaner and you don't have googly eyes and you don't have felt, then just use what you do have. The only thing you will need is a wooden spoon, or maybe you could use a plastic spoon. It'll just be a little bit smaller. And you'll need a marker and some glue. All right, let's get started. So first, my daughter Olivia is gluing on the googly eyes. And remember, if you don't have googly eyes at home, you can just use your marker to draw on your eyes. I would suggest using a Sharpie just in case it gets wet outside, then it won't bleed everywhere. Perfect. Now that she has her eyes, she's going to go ahead and decorate her face. And we're going to be using these paint markers that I found on Amazon. They're really cool. All right, she drew on a little mouth. Now she's adding some details to the face. She's adding some rosy pink cheeks. And be creative. Use your imagination and make your garden stake how you want it. It looks like she's putting on some eyelashes now. Very cute. So that's your first step, is just to decorate the front of your wooden spoon. Next, we're gonna assemble the body. So for the body, we're gonna grab that pipe cleaner and we're gonna wrap it around the spoon. She's kind of tying it. And this will be his or her arms. Perfect. Then she's gonna use the felt and she's gonna put some clothes on the garden stake. Look at how cute that is. And remember, use what you have. If you don't have felt at home, you can use construction paper. Again, you won't be able to get it wet, but you can always use construction paper or cardboard, or if you have like old socks that you're not using, you can cut those up and turn those into an outfit for your garden stake too. Okay, for this next step, Olivia used the felt and she created this spectacular pink dress on our garden stake. So she's very carefully going to be gluing that on. If you're using a hot glue gun, obviously have one of your parents or an adult help you. Do not try this by yourself. All right, are you guys ready for the big reveal? Do you want to see what the finished product looks like? All right, here she comes. This is Flower Blossom. That's the name my daughters gave her. Isn't she so cute with her shiny pipe cleaner arms, her big eyes, her pink cheeks, her awesome dress that my daughter decorated with those paint pins, and she is gonna look spectacular in a little garden pot. I'm gonna stick her in this little hanging one and see what she looks like. Look at that. So if you wanna make one of these at home, remember all you will need is a wooden spoon, some glue, some scissors, and any materials that you can find around your house. You can make a boy, you can make a girl, you can make an animal, you can make anything you'd like. Let your imaginations go wild. I hope you had fun today.